tough games, and we knew they'd be ready, and they were. They made shots early, and we missed every jump shot and lane shot we could possibly miss in the first half. It really was depressing from a offensive standpoint because we had really clean looks, and it seemed like we would miss a few, and they come down and make a couple when that lead extended. So did I see it coming? We've been playing well. I don't see any loss coming. We try to win every game. We win every game trying to win the game, and we thought we could win this game. But we have to play better than what we did.
What were kind of the biggest challenge you guys faced defensively when they were going inside in the first half and they kind of stretched out in the second?
Well, their bigs are statistically the best front line in the league, scoring and rebounding, and they're very hard to stop individually. But their guards really hurt us tonight. Their bigs did their job, but their guards made 12 threes.
Andy, what about the rebounding differential between their bigs and their bigs?
Well, it's disappointing. We're trying to. We played all our bigs tonight. Everybody on our team roster played, and Zabella's had 13 defensive rebounds, and our centers only had one between five of them, and 5 bigs we have. And so to have one defensive rebound with 5 guys needs to be better. And that's why we're looking for guys to step up to be able to defend and rebound at a higher level than what they are.
Drew fouled out tonight, but overall, what did you think of those before that?
Well, Drew had an off night tonight. He didn't shoot a great percentage, and it wasn't his normal crisp offensive self. He's so valuable to our offense, and Boogie was the same in the first half especially. So we need our best offensive players to play well, especially on the road against Arizona if we have any chance to win.
Boogie didn't make a shot from the field until well into the second half. If you play a good team, you don't have a chance to win without Boogie making shots.
Yeah, as I just said, without Boogie and Drew, they play all the minutes and the ball's in their hands most of the game, and they need to produce. And tonight they had an off night. Both of them did. Drew made a couple shots in the first half, but we were down 15 because of our offense. And defensively, we made some mistakes, but overall, we forced 18 turnovers, had 12 steals. So defensively, we were okay. We weren't great, but we certainly weren't poor. But give Arizona credit, they came out and they made shots, and they haven't been making those shots in the last few games.
Seemed like they got a lot of open shots, especially from the corners for threes.
We went zone a couple times, and they did. Ramey got loose in the corner a couple times, made some threes. They played well.
What did you think of Vince's performance?
Vince is getting better. He played 15 and a half minutes tonight, which is by far the most he's played in the 3 games. He's still in a minutes restriction, so we have to watch how many minutes in a row he play. And I thought he did a good job competing. He's got a ways to go, rebounding wise and defensively, and then we need him to score the ball in the paint.
What are some things you're looking to turn around as you look at ASU this Saturday?
Well, this is more about us than ASU. I haven't watched ASU play all year, so we'll get on that tomorrow morning or tonight and start watching some video. They're very good. We've been fortunate enough to win the last 2 years at Arizona State, but every game we play there in the last 6-7 years comes down to the last 3 minutes. It's a one possession game. We're tied, and it doesn't matter what the records are, so we expect it to be a very close game and tempting. And we just have to go try to compete at the highest level. It's a big game for both teams.
Where do you kind of feel like your team's at? You played some top-notch competition. You played UCLA and now Arizona. How do you feel like you guys are feeling kind of these kind of matchups?
Well, we've had a tough schedule all year.
Yep.
We lost to UCLA at the buzzer the other night at Pauley, and had a lead with 30 seconds left. We lost to Tennessee in overtime, and Wisconsin in a one-possession game. And so we've had a tough schedule. We beat Auburn in a close game at home, and they're ranked top 20. So we're right there competing. Tonight I was disappointed because we couldn't keep it close enough to have a chance. We went on that run in the second half to cut it down, and then they made 2 threes, and that was about it. So it was a disappointing game for us here, but it's a long season. Our guys will be ready Saturday.
You pulled Malik at one point, I think because he missed a defensive assignment, and he looked pretty unhappy. Did you talk to him at all? What the issue was?
Well, what goes on in our locker room is between us. I pulled a lot of guys out of the game tonight because of defensive mistakes, and Malik's volume as a player. He played good minutes for us tonight. I thought he played very hard.
Thank you.